blurs imperfections and may help reduce pores and minimizes shine for an airbrushed finish. Kind of got high hopes for this. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Nat. Thank you all so much for joining me today. We recently got back from Mexico, but the first part of our summer travels was actually a trip to Seattle. My daughter and I went to the Lady Gaga concert and she was amazing. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you all what I picked up in Seattle. Whenever I go to the States, I like to hunt for products that aren't available to us Canadians, or if something is like sold out on Sephora.ca, oftentimes I can find it in store in the States. And speaking of Sephora, let's start off with my Sephora haul. First up, we have from Colorwow, Style on Steroids, Performance Enhancing Texture and Finishing Spray. Get sexy texture and record-setting results, non-stiff, non-sticky hold with thermal protection. I'm not sure why, but this product isn't available at Sephora Canada. But since I got it, I've tried it, and I actually really enjoy it. I actually used this on the night of the concert, and it performs exactly how it describes itself. I like this product so much that when my husband and I go to Palm Springs soon, I'm probably going to pick up another one. Then I got the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Sunscreen Makeup Setting Spray with SPF 28. Again, we don't have this available to us in Canada. Usually when a product contains SPF, that's when we don't have access to them here in Canada. So I decided to go with a regular size and a travel size because when I was in Seattle, I knew that I was going to be going to Mexico. So I thought I'd get a travel size to take with me to Mexico. But in Mexico, it was way too hot. I don't even think I wore makeup. I think I just did my brows and mascara on some of the days. The original Until Dawn setting spray is my favorite setting spray of all time. And I thought I'd give this one a try. I'd still like to use it a few more times to get my final thoughts on it, but it is a bit on the greasy side. And for someone like me who's oily, any kind of added grease kind of just isn't the finish that we want. Then I got the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer in the blurred matte formula, and this also has SPF in it, an SPF of 30. And for some reason, again, Sephora Canada has like every other tinted moisturizer that Mercier has come out with, except for this one. So I really wanted to try it out. I think since I got it, I tried it maybe one or two times. Again, still haven't come up with my final thoughts on it, but so far I do like it. It's just hard for me to test things, I guess, in the summertime, because in the summertime is when I get like extremely oily to the point where almost nothing keeps my face the way that I like it to be. So I'm going to keep playing around with this, and as we're going into fall, I think I'll get a better read on how this performs on my skin the other months of the year. Next, I got the NATASHA DENONA High Sculpt Liquid Bronzer, and this is the shade Bonfire? Is it? It's the shade Bonfire. So nowhere in Canada carries NATASHA DENONA. I think we can still order it from beautylist.com. But yeah, this is the shade, and I'm super excited to try this out. I've heard nothing but good things. And then, of course, she has since launched the High Glam Foundation that I'm super curious about. I really want to try it. I'm still on the fence if I'm going to order it or not. Honestly, just because I just picked up a bunch of foundations to try out. So we'll see. I know I'm going to pick it up eventually. It's just a matter of when. Oh wait, I'm going to go back to the tinted moisturizer. I forgot to show you guys or tell you guys what shade I got. I got the shade 1N Birch, and this is what it looks like. It's a pretty good color match. So if you're my shade twin or similar shades to me, then you'll know. That's what it looks like. And the last two items that I got are the Caliray Lip Guard SPF 31 Broad Spectrum Gloss Balm in the shade Echo and Big Sur. And while I was in store picking up these shades, I thought my friend Christy, who's also Canadian, might want to try these lip balms with SPF. So I actually FaceTimed her in the middle of Sephora, and I swatched all of the shades, and we decided together that we're both going to get the shades Echo and Big Sur. But I had to wait to send them to her after my travels, but I came home from Mexico with a messed up stomach. So I was sick for a few days, and she waited patiently for me to send them. And I don't even think, at the time that I'm filming this video, I don't think that she's received them yet, but I can't wait for her to receive them and try them out. Let's see, should we put one of these on? Which one should we try? Let's go with Big Sur. Well, it has a scent, but I can't place the scent. It's not overpowering though, like it's not gross. Because sometimes I find when things are a little like too fragranced, I don't like it. But I'm also not anti-fragrance. This is a nice, pretty neutral. What do you guys think? I just wiped that shade off, and now let's try Echo. That's kind of fun. A little bit of a lavender lilac kind of thing. Oh, this is cute. What do you guys think? Next up is Ulta. And from Ulta, I got 2 lip glosses from JUVIA'S place. The one in brown sugar is actually a repurchase because I got this shade last year sometime, and I really like this formula and this shade. So I got a backup of the shade brown sugar, and I thought I wanted to try this shade, which is cookie butter. This Caliray feels too good on my lips right now, so I think I want to keep it on. So I'll just swatch these shades for you guys. This one is the brown sugar. And then this is the cookie butter. Just slightly different, a little bit warmer. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering, my shirt is from the Lady Gaga concert. It says Dance or Die on the front, and then it has the tour dates on the back. But with all t-shirts, I always get my husband to cut out the neck, cut off the sleeves, and cut off the bottom because I have kind of a short torso, so I prefer my t-shirts to be a little bit cropped. Then I got from Half Magic the Eye Electric Extreme Lengthening Mascara. I've heard really good things about this mascara, so of course I wanted to try, and it is in the shade black, even though this mascara is available in a bunch of colorful colors. And the other thing that I purchased from Ulta was actually the Half Magic glitter or shimmer shadow stick, but that was for my friend Christy, and that went in the mail along with the 2 lip glosses for her to enjoy. Oh, I got her the shade Princess Teddy, if I remember correctly. Next is Nordstrom. Kind of sucks. We used to have Nordstrom here a few years ago, but for some reason, kind of like Target, we had Target for like a year or two, like a teaser, and then they went away. So Nordstrom was like the same thing. It was here for a while, and then they went away, so we don't have access to the products from Target or Nordstrom anymore. Okay, so these products that I'm about to share with you are absolutely available here in Canada, but where they're sold here in Canada, it's downtown at our like high-end department store called Holt Renfrew. And back in the day when I used to work downtown and before I had kids, I used to shop there often, but things are different now. I live just outside of downtown. I don't go to Holt Renfrew often, or I don't go to the mall that Holt Renfrew is in often anymore. So I figured while I was in the States, I'll just pick up a few of the items that I've kind of had my eye on. One of them being this Prada Foundation, and I'm pretty sure this is the shade LN25. I say pretty sure because it doesn't say it anywhere on the bottle. But I'm pretty sure it is LN25. Since purchasing it, I think I've tried it once. I tried it once, so again, I haven't worn it enough to come up with my solidified thoughts on it. But like, I do enjoy it, and the shade, at first I thought might be on like a little bit on the light side for me, but I guess this oxidizes, because by the time I finished my makeup, it didn't look too light anymore. Plus, I'm a little bit more tanned than I was when I first tried this. All that to say, I'm pretty sure this is the correct shade for me. And I actually have Sara B to thank from Revamp and Radiate here on YouTube, because her and I are actually shade twins, and I was messaging her from Seattle, and she was helping me figure out what shade we think we might be. Because I think the one that she got is a little bit too dark, so we just wanted to make sure that I didn't end up with the too dark shade as well. Thank you again, Sarah, so much for taking time to help me out on my travels. Then I decided to splurge and treat myself to Chantecaille. I picked up the Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Vanilla and the Future Skin Oil-Free Gel Foundation, also in the shade Vanilla. As you can see, I haven't even unboxed them or tried them out yet. But I am, of course, excited too. I'm excited to be back into somewhat of a regular routine. Because like I said, we did Seattle, came home, we had a couple days turnaround, and then we went to Mexico. This is what it looks like. This has a seal on it, so I don't really want to break it just yet. But let's see. Let's see if the Future Skin Gel Foundation is openable. Or, I mean, I just want to show you the shade. This is how it opens. So, first off, I hate jar type foundations. Well, okay, maybe hate's a strong word. I really dislike them. But this is what the shade looks like. I think it's a pretty good match. I can't wait to try this out on my face. I just got a message saying that my battery is about to die, so let's try and hurry this up. Quickly, just what I picked up from JCPenney, because we don't have JCPenney here in Vancouver, or I mean in Canada, is the Jason Wu Ready Set Matte Setting Powder, and this is in the shade 01 Translucent Banana. This is a repurchase. I really like this powder. It does a pretty good job of keeping my oils at bay. And then this is the Magic Spell Setting Spray. Also, these two together, they work pretty well for keeping me not shiny. But if I have a long day or a long work day, I'll use this powder with the One Size Until Dawn setting spray. But like I said, both of these are a repurchase. I just figured I want backup since I'm in the States. Now, the rest of the items I picked up are from Target. First up, we have Naturium's BHA Liquid Exfoliant. And Naturium recently came to Canada, like it's sold at Shoppers Drug Mart. But since I was down there anyway, and this one is like a multiple times now of repurchasing it because I really like this formula, I figured I'll just pick it up since I saw it as I was walking by. Then I also got some lashes. We do have these lashes here in Canada. I don't know if this specific style we have, but we do carry the Kiss brand. And again, I was walking by and I saw these ones, so I just picked them up. So this one is not necessarily because we don't have it here in Canada. I'm actually not sure on that fact. But yeah, so these are My Lash But Better. From time to time, I like to wear false lashes for special events or when I'm in the mood. But on the regular, like my regular day-to-day life, I don't wear strip lashes. What I'm really excited about is the ColourPop Tinted Foundation Balm. I heard about this a few months ago and I really wanted to try it out. But when I went to Minneapolis with my daughter back in May, I couldn't find these in store. So at first I thought it was only available on the ColourPop website. And although I have ordered from ColourPop in the past, with the new tariffs and duties and whatnot, I'm kind of staying away from ordering from American websites because you don't know what kind of payment you're going to have to dish out when your package arrives. Anyway, happy that I found these in store. I got the shade Light 6 and Light 8. Normally with ColourPop, like I have their Pretty Fresh skin tint. I'm 8N, but for some reason I thought that in the stick, in the stick form, 6N might be better for me, like when it's not summertime. It's also because you can't open them, and they were so relatively affordable that I figured it's not the end. It's not going to break the bank if I picked up 2 shades. Okay, so that was 6, Light 6. And Light 8. See, Light 8 is probably good for me right now, but if I only got the Light 8, I feel like it might be too dark for me in the regular months. Or I can even wear a combination of them both. So then, after finding the foundation sticks, I was like, maybe I have enough ColourPop products to do a full face of ColourPop. I for sure have enough eyeshadows, lippies. I think I even have some of their blushes, but what I didn't have for sure was a bronzer / contour. So I got the bronzer stick in the shade, Laguna Beach. And this is what it looks like. Ooh. I do like the tone of this. Oh, and I didn't have a ColourPop concealer. So I hunted at a bunch of different Target locations because for some reason they didn't have like the middle of the shade range available. They were all sold out. So we were able to pick up Fair 10N, Fair 20N. These are for my daughter. And for myself, I found a Light 45W. Now, I'm normally a neutral, but sometimes I can get away with a warm. So I don't even know if I've swatched this one yet. I don't think so. Let's see. Oh, I think this will work. Yeah, I think this could work as a concealer shade. If anything, I'll mix it with some of the Fair 20N. Another product that I don't have from ColourPop is a primer. So I thought I'd give this one a try. It's the Pretty Fresh Peptides and Niacinamide and Hyaluronic Acid Primer. A weightless cream gel primer that hydrates the skin, extends makeup wear, blurs imperfections, and may help reduce pores and minimizes shine for an airbrushed finish. Kind of got high hopes for this guy. Then I decided to pick up the loose setting powder. It's the No Filter Loose Setting Powder in translucent. I haven't even opened this yet, so it'll probably have a seal on it, which it does. So stay tuned. I do plan on doing a full face of ColourPop video. And then I needed a setting spray. So this is the Pretty Fresh Peptides and Niacinamide Lock It In Setting Spray. A waterproof, transfer-proof setting spray that locks your makeup in place for 16 hours with a natural finish. No touch-ups needed. This ultrafine mist boosts hydration, soothes to refresh your skin throughout the day. Infused with peptides, niacinamide, green tea, and aloe vera. Sorry, I had to cover it because I can't read through a clear bottle. I have a bunch of Super Shock eyeshadows, but I was never able to find the shade Ritz, so I'm happy that I finally picked one up for myself. Let's show you what it looks like. And I realized that I never picked up a Super Shock highlighter that I keep hearing amazing things about. This is in the shade Lunch Money. Oh, that's soft. It's pretty, right? And even though, like I already said, I have ColourPop blushes, I decided to pick this one up. I can't remember why. This is in the shade THX, like thanks. Was it on sale? There has to be some kind of reason. Either that, I think it was on sale? This is what the shade looks like. And then I wanted to try the Hydropop lip glosses. I got the shade Baby Fox and 90s Babe. Let's swatch them. So this is Baby Fox. And 90s Babe. Ooh, I can't wait to put these on my lips. Oh, I just tried to wipe them off with a makeup wipe, and I guess they're a little bit staining. I'm not sure why, but I decided to try out a ColourPop eyebrow pencil. This is in soft black. Can you guys even see? Probably just so that I can have a full face video. And I guess I was curious. Then I picked up the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in black. I guess it's called Swerve. The shade is called Swerve. It's a matte black. I've actually used this a few times and I like it. I'm not super picky with my eyeliners though. As long as they go on, they stay on, they don't just wipe away. Mainly for me, I don't like it when they tug, and this one doesn't tug at all. Then I decided to try their liquid liner. Same thing, it's the shade black. It's black, but it's called Numero Uno. Felt tip, can you guys see? So again, stay tuned when I test all these out. And then I decided, because the eyeliners that I have been using, they've all run out recently. So I thought I'd stock up on some eyeliners. I decided to go with the e.l.f. No Budge Retractable Eyeliner. Same thing, I've used this since. I quite like it. I'm not super picky with eyeliners as long as they just don't smudge everywhere, as long as they go on nicely, I'm happy. So with my makeup collection, that's usually where I encourage myself to save some money. So if I can get by with good performing drugstore brand eyeliners, I'll opt for that. And then I also got the e.l.f. H2O Proof Eyeliner Pen in jet black. So liquid eyeliner, same thing, felt tip. I've tried this one. I haven't tried the ColourPop one yet. This one actually works really well. And the last item that I got from Target is the body mist from Finery. It's the new rouge. I'm not good at describing scents or talking about all the notes. I just know what I like and what I don't like. So I'm going to read off the Target website for you guys. The description is, rouge means red, but sapphire blue means abundance, and you deserve more. Lose yourself in a dream of opulence and extravagance that turns a lavish fantasy into reality. Smells like golden saffron, amber resin, and sandalwood. And now they're talking about their line. So I guess that's what the notes are. Golden saffron, amber resin, and sandalwood. A couple years ago at Target, I think we were in Hawaii at that time. Anyway, I picked up from Finery the Pistachio Please scent, and I quite like it. So this time I wanted to see if there were any other scents from this brand that caught my nose. And this one did. And that wraps up this video. I'm not sure what video I'm going to film next. I'm deciding between all of the full faces of certain brands that I want to do. I still have the K-Beauty video that I want to film. I also want to dive into the Divroon palette because it's a new to me indie brand. But I was also thinking my videos as of late have been indie brand heavy. So I thought it might be nice to switch it up and do a get ready with me. Maybe tell you about our vacations. So we'll see. We'll see what we come up with next. Anyway, thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to hang out with me. I appreciate you all so much, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you next time.